do it after lunch.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Okay.
Deep breath.
What part of town you live in?
Out past Cherry Creek.
Oh, well, that explains the traffic. There was a semi that was jackknifed on the highway.
Is that what it was?
I'm surprised you got here as fast as you did.
You know what? I'll come by after work and fix the garage for you.
It's okay. I can handle it, and I should get used to doing things on my own.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, about this afternoon, I want to apologize in advance.
You can't make the meeting.
Why that transparent?
It's party planning, not surgery. Yes, I'll take notes for you.
I owe you one.
Are you ducking it or actually busy?
I have other plans.
Dante, what did you do?
Well, I appreciate the support.
Well, I happen to know that Lulu's very much in love with you. Honey, she was in this thing for keeps. It had to be some kind of freaking catastrophe for her to bail.
Okay, can we not talk about this?
We're going to talk about it. When my son loses the girl that he's very much in love with, I'm going to talk about it.
Dr. Jeffrey Cochran, orthopedic.
Right, I can't imagine my future without Lulu. I never thought I'd find anything this good, and I've gone and blown it.
Honey, I don't believe that.
No, why? I lied to her, Ma. She's done.
Okay, what happened?
Well, you know how I told you I knew Brenda from before in New York when I guarded her? Well, Lulu found out there was more to it than that.
How much more are we talking about here?
This has to stop. I need you at work, and your dad has me wrapped up in some scheme to smuggle
This is
diamonds.
about Kate. I'm sure
No,
that you
hello, prison for like the next decade until I'm old and wrinkly, and we both know how I look in orange.
Whatever my dad's doing, he'll keep us safe.
Okay, tough love. Get
Lexi,
up. You're
stop,
going to work. I'm not
stop.
covering for you with Kate again.
I'm not going.
I'm not gonna let you stay here and drown in your own misery like some doormat. Not that I think doormats drown, but this is embarrassing, Lulu. Where is your integrity? How can you let your whole self get wrapped up in some guy?
He's not some guy. He's the man that I love. He's been lying to me for months. He's been covering up feelings for Brenda.
Okay, so he has a crush on Brenda. It's not like he's gonna act on it.
I actually thought that he was gonna be the one.
Well, maybe he is the one. I mean, I always thought you guys were great together, and I consider myself a tough critic.
You're not even listening to me. Lies and betrayal aside, I cannot be with a man who's half in love with another woman.
You're bringing me here?
Well, special circumstances.
More special than whatever Jerry Jacks was handling for you?
Ah, well, Mr. Jacks is no longer in the mix due to an unfortunate propensity for individual thinking. Something I hope you're not afflicted with.
As long as I'm getting paid, you're the boss.
The value of hiring a mercenary. You understand your first order.
I'll take care of that this afternoon.
It's rather heavy-handed, but it is necessary.
What does this have to do with me kidnapping a bride at our wedding?
Hey, Theo,
Ladies, just in time to meet our new associate. Sean Butler, Diane Miller, Alexis Davis.
The pleasure's mine.
What is it exactly that you do, Mr. Butler?
Sean. I'm a security consultant and investigator.
I wasn't aware that we needed one.
Well, Mr. Butler has done excellent work for me in the past, so I've retained him for the duration of the Barrett Falconeri case.
Oh, well, I'm sure your services will be much appreciated. I know you.
You need some help?
No, it's okay. I've got it. It's
Sure.
mostly PI files. I'm good. Where is Spinelli?
He's tasting wedding cakes with Brenda, Max, and Milo.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Explains what?
Well, between me and you, Spinelli's kind of been slacking off a little bit at work, but I mean, I get it. He's been busy with all the wedding prep.
Yeah, or with the book that he's writing.
What?
Don't ask.
No way. You think I'm letting that one go? What do you mean?
It's a book.
Spinelli's
It's the
writing a
secret
book.
life of Damien Spinelli, and supposedly we're all in it. You, me, Carly, even the Quartermains.
Fun. Did you read it?
No, Spinelli's guarding it with his life.
Oh, come on, Jason. I am sure you are going to be the ultimate action hero. You're going to be strong and brave. Oh, ooh, you're going to be betting all the women. You're going to have your martini shaken.
Okay, if he writes anything like that about me in the book, I'm going to kill him.
Stop. I think it's sweet.
Why are you so easy on him?
You're never really as mad as you ever say you are.
No, I'm mad. It's a
Stop.
stupid
No, you're
book.
not. Stop it. Leave poor Spinelli and his book alone. Guess what? I need your help with something.
Cook is making us a salad.
So why am I here? What's the catch?
Can't I invite my granddaughter over for lunch just for the pleasure of seeing her?
No, that's not your style. Look, I know you have something to say, so why don't we just get this over with?
Just for the record, I do enjoy your company.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
I want you to quit your job as Nicholas's companion.
See, there it is. No.
The Cassadines are psychopaths.
What, you can't just lump Nicholas in with the rest of them?
Why not?
Well, because he has a good heart. Look, okay, so he can be moody and he can be dark, but I've been there too. And in his defense, he can be warm and charming, and he treats me very well. So
You in love with him?
I'm just trying to say I don't think I have to get off of the gravy train.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I have great perks, and plus I'm not going to leave him vulnerable to that Elizabeth.
Well, aside from being a little too fertile, I've never heard a bad word about her.
Well, then you're not paying attention. Elizabeth is a manipulative bitch. I'm sorry, she is. She didn't care about Nicholas. She didn't want Nicholas until she realized, oh wait, she can't get her claws into Lucky, so now she comes running around, all hours, and lame excuses, and that smile and the, oh, hi, Nicholas.
She's the mother of his child.
Yeah, and she's playing it for all it's worth. Look, if it were about the baby, then fine. Okay, I get that, but it's not.
Surely you can expose her without having to live at Windermere.
No, I like living there, and I like my job. And... well, you got the guy that you want, so why can't I?
You're not comparing Nicholas to Luke, are you?
I'm saying that you got to follow your bliss, okay? You got to follow your bliss. Why can't I do that?
Okay. You make a compelling point. Go ahead, knock yourself out, get your man. But if he so much as looks at you cross-eyed, I will get him.
Oh, hey, there you are. Why have you been ducking my calls?
I've been pretty slammed. Oh, shoot. The deposit for the new apartment. I forgot to drop it off.
Yeah, I know. I just went to the landlord to pick up the keys, and he said you never dropped off the check, so he rented the place to someone else.
Oh, God. That's too bad. I really like that place.
You know what I think? I think you don't want to find a new place because you like living at the Quartermines.
Okay, what? Are you kidding? Between Tracy yelling at Luke and then Monica screaming at them and Alice shouting back, I can't get out of that place fast enough.
Well, that proves it.
Proves what?
You just complain about everybody except your dear old lonely great-granddad, Edward. You've come to love him, and you can't bear to leave.
I did have feelings for Brenda, but nothing ever happened.
Well, so you explained that to Lulu?
It doesn't matter. I lied to her too many times, Ma. First, I tell her that I didn't even know who Brenda was. Then she finds out that I guarded her in New York. Then I tell her it was just a job. She finds out that we knew each other well.
Oh, well.
It's not like it was some big love affair.
Okay, but still, I guess I can see how Lulu would feel a little bit betrayed.
All right, so how do I get her back? How do I get her to trust me?
Oh, honey, times like this, I really wish that I had more experience in relationships. But I never got married, and you were the only thing that mattered to me the whole time you were growing up. Certainly more than any man that came along. But the one thing that I always know is true. When you are having a misunderstanding with someone that you care about, you always put yourself in their shoes first. Ask yourself how you would feel if you were them.
If I were Lulu,
Yeah.
I don't know that I could ever trust me again. But I'm not gonna let her go. I love her too much.
So you gotta fight for her. Honey, you are a wonderful man. I know that. And Lulu, she knows that in her heart.
I hope so. Hey, you ready to go?
Actually, you know what? You don't have to drive me.
Well, wait, what do you mean? I'm not gonna be able to take a cab. You're my mother.
Hey, you ready to blow this joint?
You must be mistaken. Mr. Butler has just recently arrived in Port Charles.
No. I have your card. You talked to my daughter, Molly. On Baker
Molly's
Street.
your daughter?
Yes. She is.
Oh, she's a great girl.
What
happened?
Molly witnessed a car crash, and after everything she had been through with the bus accident, she was very upset. And Sean talked to her, calmed her down, and you stayed with her until she stayed calm. Thank you.
Poor girl. Well, thank you, Mr. Butler. That was very kind of you.
I was glad to help.
I think you'll find Mr. Butler is just as capable and trustworthy in his capacity as security consultant.
Well, I'm sure I speak for both Miss Davis and myself when I say I look forward to a long and fruitful collaboration.
Doesn't Brenda have security? Max?
I don't see a conflict.
Mr. Butler will be working as an investigator during the Brenda and Dante case.
Well, here's my card. It's a little warm. In case you happen to have any questions about the firm or anything, I'm just trying to be gracious.
What you did.
Thank you so much again for helping Molly, and it was very nice to meet you. Have you no self-control at all?
I'll get started on that job.
Time is of the essence.
Okay, so what do you need my help with?
Michael and Abby. It's just, should I talk to her? Should I try and see if maybe she will see Michael?
Well, I know that Michael's upset, and he tried to get her to change her mind, but she won't.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
You know, I can see how much Michael needs Abby. And I know how that feels.
I left the fine one with her protectors the very moment I got Fair Samantha's text.
How was the cake tasting?
Yeah, how was that?
Oh. Well, the mocha cream was sublime. Yeah, I am ruefully aware of the fact that I've been neglecting my PI duties, so I am ready to put my nose to the grindstone, as it were.
Well, that's fantastic, because look what I brought. All the files.
Oh, I will be intent to the task.
Good.
You know what, Diane's been bugging me to do a bunch of legal stuff, so I'm just gonna take care of it. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll be here.
Yep.
Fair Samantha appears troubled. Is Stone Cold's welfare in question?
Oh. It's just, Michael's been going through such a hard time, and it's been really tough on Jason. I would just... I really wish Jason had something to distract him by.
Alice said Brooke was here.
She left.
Well, did you convince her to move back in with us?
Oddly enough, Daddy, Brooklyn has the propensity for doing the opposite of what we ask her to do.
Well, what in blazes is the use of having this enormous house if there's nobody here to live in it?
Upset Maya's moving out, Daddy?
Oh, Maya can do as she pleases, but it's a mystery to me why she and Ethan could be satisfied with an apartment the size of a postage stamp when they could live in the lap of luxury.
Daddy, most people like their privacy.
Well, give them all the privacy they want.
Sure you will, except for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and interfering in every aspect of their lives. Why, with a deal like that, it's a wonder they don't come knocking on our door.
Edward.
Oh, Maya, we were just talking about you. So, has Alice packed your belongings?
As it turns out.
Well, we couldn't find an apartment that we both agreed on, so... Okay, Ethan will be moving in with me.
Dr. Scorpio,
She's just finishing up her discharge forms, so just drop her off at her house, whatever.
I thought we'd stop and grab a bite on the way.
Dinner. Nice.
Yeah, your mom wanted to go home and cook. She has trouble with the concept taking it easy.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me about my mother.
That wasn't my intention.
Look, I'm sorry. I get that you guys got close with the bus crash and everything, but if you want to wine and dine her, don't you think you should wait a few days?
Enjoy your mother's company. I'd like to think the feeling's mutual.
Isn't that some kind of ethics code breaking going out with a patient?
She's Dr. Drake's patient, not mine.
All right, but she had a rough surgery. She's recovering, and there's the chief of staff by her bedside. You think that's fair to her?
Dante, she needed all the support she could get.
Yeah, from friends and family, not doctors. It's gonna like you're taking advantage of her.
Excuse me, Steve, can I have just a word with my son for a minute? Thanks. Dante Angelo Falconero, you keep your nose out of my private life.
Zakar. Hey. How the hell you doing, man? Speechless, huh? Well, great to see you, too. We should do this more often. Now, look. You've been slow to do favors that have been requested. Are you willing to die to protect Corinthos and his girlfriend?
I got the message.
Glad to hear it.
And this document concerns the insurance for the warehouse. Sign where indicated.
You have a pen?
You have yet to comment on my curt demeanor.
You're always like this.
The man I am seeing has been working overtime to guard Brenda Barrett. Now, I understand that you and Sam must also be very frustrated due to your lack of privacy now that Brenda is staying at your penthouse, but to subject the rest of us to those same
Brenda
constraints.
needs guards when she goes outside. You know that, Diane.
Jason, Max called me this morning from a wedding cake bakery, and then they were off to the florist, and then they were going to look at possible venues for the ceremony. I mean, come on. The frivolousness of these excursions, doesn't that worry you?
That's why Max is there, to guard her.
My poor Max is exhausted every single night.
Complain to Sonny.
Oh, Mr. Morgan, I wasn't aware you were coming in.
We have some, we just have some business to finish up.
Oh, well, I'll join you. I'd like to familiarize myself with your legal affairs.
I only deal with Diane.
Do you have a problem with me, Mr. Morgan?
You have no right to interrogate Steve like that.
Interrogate
You were grilling the man like I'm some teenage version from the old country.
Okay, I just don't want you to get hurt.
Dr. Weber happens to be a very nice man.
That's great. You just broke up with Johnny. You're on the rebound.
So I would think you'd be thrilled about that. Anyway, do you see me rushing in anything?
I don't know. Are you?
Dante, Steve and I enjoy each other's company. We're getting to know one another. If it ever becomes more than that, I'm not going to feel like I need to ask you permission.
Okay, and he took care of you after the bus crash, and now you have some kind of Florence Nightingale reverse thing going on.
Are you going to play some kind of armchair psychologist with me? Because I can do that all day. You're butting your nose into my private life because you don't want to deal with your own right now. Okay, how would you like it if I called Lulu up and started doing some of my own meddling?
Okay, look, I don't want you to get hurt. I care about you. That's all. Love you. Love you too. Have a good drive home.
Yeah, yes, I know that the shoot is on Friday, okay? Oh my God. Johnny, what happened?
I just tripped. That's all.
Oh my God, I'm gonna call 911.
No, don't.
So, you and Ethan are going to be living here with us, huh?
Yeah, well, we tried to find a decent apartment,
But say no more. I'll have Alice make up your room.
I can see the excitement written all over your face, Ethan.
I'll make do.
No more robbing us blind the way you did in the past, huh?
No, I wouldn't dream of it.
Of course you would.
The boy has been under Maya's good influence. Maybe he can turn over a new leaf.
You're right. After a lifetime of larceny.
Maybe these impulses can be put to more productive use. Come on, Ethan. I want to show you a picture of ELQ on its founding day. Come on, son. Right over here.
Why so quiet?
Why try to compete with you and Edward?
So you're staying close to the money. I guess $500,000 to live under the same roof is a pretty good incentive.
You do know that same roof could have been an apartment away from you. Pretty appealing right now.
But you realized how much Edward would miss you and you didn't want to break his heart.
I guess the credit goes to Ethan. I don't know. Somehow he figured out I didn't really want to leave.
I called every single garage door repair shop in town, and they are booked for 2 weeks.
Wow, we are in the wrong line of work.
I know. That's what I get, though, for putting things off. I just have a lot on my plate lately.
Yeah, the life of a single mom.
Yeah, I make these to-do lists. I cross a few things off, and then I just transfer everything to the next day's to-do list.
And then you tell yourself that the little things can wait another day.
Until they become very big things.
Do we live in the same house?
Hats off to both of you. I can barely manage my own grocery shopping.
I'm sure you do just fine.
No, I am a decent handyman, though. I mean, work my way through college doing odd jobs if you need help with the garage.
Seriously, you can fix my garage door?
I can give it a try.
Great. How about Saturday, 10 a.m.?
I'll be there.
Robin, I offered to help you with the garage door. Why didn't you take my offer?
Oh, I just called a few places. Everything was booked, and Terrell offered.
Well, I said I would take care of it, so.
Well, Terrell's taking care of it.
Yeah, don't look at me. Robin has every right to handle it the way she wants.
It's not a big deal. Just drop it, okay?
So, when did you become Mr. Fix-It?
Was I convincing or what?
So what's your plan? You're gonna be so inept that Robin then just gives you pity sex?
Calm down. I got 3 days to research how to fix a garage door. Come Saturday, when I got it working perfectly, I'll be Robin's hero.
That's not bad.
I think on my feet. So, where are you off to?
I have unfinished business.
Diane is my lawyer. She handles things for me.
Well, I certainly do respect your right to privacy. However, I may need to interview you in connection with the case against Brenda and Dante.
Okay, you need to settle this lawsuit out of court. Brenda can't be forced to testify under any circumstances.
You and Mr. Corinthos have certainly been clear about that. However, I would be negligent if I did not prepare
Sean.
Brenda to testify.
Sean, I'm glad you're back. Sean Butler, this is Jason Morgan. Jason Theo has brought Sean aboard as our new security advisor.
Why do we need a security advisor?